In this video, we are going to show you the exciting part of the innovation database, which is how to post an idea, how to get your voice heard. What we're really excited about is that this is an opportunity to give everybody a voice at any time from anywhere. Obviously, this demo is from doing it from a desktop, but if you want to do this on your mobile phone, you're very welcome to do that. So from the main page, all you have to do anytime you have an idea or a problem is just go up to this Post Idea tab right here. So once we do that, it takes us to a Post Idea page, which is just a simple form that you fill out. So we're going to go through it together, but it's important to know that if you don't have all the information at hand when you're going to post the idea, that's okay. Fill in as much as you can, and we will be in touch with you to get any information that we might need. So any field that has an asterisk, you have to fill out. That's a mandatory field. So we have to have a title, try to make it as concise as possible, but also giving a lot of description. So an idea image. This is really important. This is a visual cue to get people to look at your idea. So if it's something tangible, like a new tire or something like that, I encourage you to take a picture of it and put it up. You just click this custom image here and then hit upload, and you can pick any image from your computer or your phone. If you don't have a picture, they do provide a lot of stock pictures. So you can go through, pick whichever one you like. We may change the pictures. Obviously, we're not going to have a lot of dog-related innovations within highways. Maybe we will, but we can change them to a default one based on your division. So just note that if you pick some of the stock ones, we may change it. The category is really simple. Is it an idea or is it a problem? So an idea is, let's use beet juice on the highways. I think that's an example we have. That's an idea. Let's take a look at what, using beet juice on the highways as a de-icer. A problem is something different. Obviously, a problem is something we don't have a solution for. So a big problem can be something like, how do we get, more women employees or something like that. So that's a problem. So try your best to put it under, is it a solution that you have, or is it something that you need a solution for? So you have to pick one. And then this is simple, just a brief description of the project. What is it? What are you looking for? You'll see here that we have lots of ways to format your text. You can bold, you can put a bullet list, you can add links, you can add videos, anything at all. Right here, the core issue. So this is something that's important to think about anytime you're thinking about any kind of problem. We often are like, well, let's look at a solution, but not thinking back to what the problem is. So for our beet juice example, what is the core issue? What are we trying to solve? Well, we're trying to solve, de-icing on the highways. Well, what exactly is the problem? Are we not doing it quick enough? Is it too expensive? Is it not environmentally friendly? What actually is the problem? If you know that, fantastic. Take a guess at it. It's a good exercise to do yourself. If you don't know the core issue, again, that's okay. Just leave it blank. We will work with you. Is it currently in use? This is really important to know, especially for people who are working on problems on their own, so that we can kind of filter it. So if it's something that's not being used, that means that we need to kind of take a look at it. If it's something that is being used by your team or being worked on by your team, clicking yes is important so that we will know where to kind of sort it in the next stage. And then going back to a problem, if we're getting a problem submitted, what are some potential solutions if you know it? So how are we going to get more women, in STEM or, hired within highways? What might be some solutions to that? Is it going to be a focus group? Is it going to be we're going to work with universities? I don't know. The sky's the limit. Again, if you don't have a potential solution, that's okay too. A primary point of contact. So every idea that you post is going to be associated with your name. It's not anonymous. If you do have an idea that you would like to keep anonymous, you can send it to our team just at mhi.innovations@gov.sk.ca, and we can submit it for you. Otherwise, your name will show up on the idea when people go to see it. So this right here, this is asking for somebody else that's not you that we can reach out to. If it is you, if this idea is totally you, you can put yourself in again, but you just type your name and it will show up. So just click from the drop-down button. Subject matter experts, again, this might be you or it might be somebody different, somebody that we can, reach out to and get a little bit more information on maybe the more technical side of your idea. So again, if you just type their name will come up. So just select their name from the drop down. Anticipated benefits. What are they? Is it going to improve safety? Is it going to improve the service to the public? You can select more than one. MHI divisions involved. This is pretty important for us to be able to filter and for reporting and for us to find people to look at this idea. There is things like cross-divisional, so if it does reach more than one division, or an external project, so something with like a stakeholder, so I don't know, like SGI or SUMA or someone like that. If you know the branches involved, that's fantastic. It's also just great for searching and for reporting. We're going to pick on bridges. And then any other information that you might have that wasn't captured before. Again, if this is a project that you are working on as part of your team that you want to put into the database but don't want us to actively work on it, this is a great place to capture that, just right here. And then attachments. The really cool part about this is it's a good place to store everything. So you can put any attachment that you want. So if you want to store emails, project charters, process maps, whatever that might be, you can store it right here. But just a quick note that whatever you do put here is public to everybody within the database. So just be very, very careful. If there's something that's sensitive, just know that it's not inherently private. And then tags. So we don't really use a lot of this, but you're welcome to put that in there. I'll pick on ferries. So what this does is it just kind of sorts it so that people can find it a little bit easier. I don't usually worry about this, but you're welcome to do that. So this is our test idea. I'm going to go down here. If I want to submit it, you just hit publish. If I wanted to save a draft, you would save that draft, and then it would go back to your user profile, which is in the user profile video. If you go in there, you'll be able to take a look at your draft. Or if I'm ready to go, I hit publish. So let's say we're ready to go. If we hit publish, you're going to see that we have this little error message here. And don't worry, all that means is that one of the fields that has an asterisk that wasn't filled out. So this one here is highlighted in that red color. That means we have to pick one. So if you get an error message, don't panic. That's probably all it is. So we fixed that, and now we're ready to hit go. So we hit publish. Yay! This is my favorite part. So you get lots of confetti. It's really exciting. Thank you for posting an idea. And then there's things you can do. So you can invite people to your idea. You can share it with people. You can post another idea. If you click the link, it will take you right to it. So if you want to invite team members, so if this is a project, say, for example, your team is working on already, that you know they're working on, it's a good place to just type their usernames in, hit invite, and then they'll get a notice in their inbox and then to their email as well if they're signed up for email notifications. So that makes it really nice and streamlined. But there you go. Here's our test idea. It's submitted by me. We got our friendly dog, all the information that we had. And if we want to go see it, if you click on the database right there, it will show up right there. In here, it will always show the most recent idea that was posted, so you'll be able to see it pretty easily. So from there, yeah, you can invite people that way, or you can click this link right here, invite people, share it with everyone, let everyone know your super cool idea. Otherwise, it will sit in queue, which is down here. It will sit in queue until we take a look at it and kind of determine what we're going to do with it. So we're really excited to see what people come up with. It's a really easy, streamlined way of doing things. And I think it's going to really, hopefully, give people the ability to post ideas in a nice, easy, streamlined way. So we look forward to hearing what you guys have to say.